Hey Sagittarius, Elsie here to do your reading. So if you have Sagittarius in your Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or Jupiter signs, this reading could be for you. What does the general reading mean? Please read down below. Just telling you here that I'm here to use the Spirit of the Animal Oracle. We're going to ask for 2 of these cards. We're going to get 1 card from the Oracle of the Fairies. We are then going to get our tarot reading cards, so the 9-card draw from the Light Seers Tarot. And then I'm going to clarify with the Universal Celtic Tarot, which is my favorite clarifying deck. I went away from that one time and it was like, I think I need to go back. All right, so let's put these aside and we will start with the Spirit of the Animal Oracle cards. I've already prayed over these cards. We just need to shuffle them for your energy. If you are here for the first time, I hope that you will choose to subscribe. There is also a bell button there. If you want to hit that button, you will know when I go live. You will also know when I am uploading videos to this channel. And if you're here because you come back to watch your Sagittarius reading, thank you so much for that. I appreciate you. You are the ones that are keeping me here to keep giving you free readings to everyone else. All right, so we need 2 cards: Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Sign of Sagittarius. Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Sagittarius, 2 cards, please. Spirit, if you could throw 2 cards for Sagittarius, please. All right, got 2 here. Now, I don't know if you guys have read what's going on in our community board, but this is going to be a reading from today until the 5th of September. Your day for your readings, Sagittarius, is Tuesday of every week. So I'm going to be putting out your readings, Sagittarius, on every Tuesday. So tune in. All right, so we have the Sandpiper Spirit, which is Be Playful. And then we have the Owl Spirit, You See Clearly Now. So Sagittarius, be playful. Now, the thing is this, is that, you know, as we grow up, we get older. Sometimes we forget how to play. Some of us play too much, but sometimes we do forget how to play. You know, life gets us in a position where we have to be serious all the time. But, you know, 5 and 1 is 6, and that is balance. So you need balance in your life. You need balance between play and being serious. So the Sandpiper Spirit, you know, when you see the Sandpiper, they're always like, you know, splashing in the water with their feet, which is one thing that they do that they've depicted on here is they do actually splash in the water with their feet. They jump from lily pad to lily pad. They always look like they're playing with each other. So that is the Sandpiper Spirit. So make sure that you don't forget to be playful. Then we have the Owl Spirit. And the Owl Spirit says, you see clearly now. So there is something that you've been talking about with others, maybe just a special few people, something that you've been thinking over, something that you've needed a message about. And I think that you have become clear about that now. You have the knowledge to know better than you did in the past. And you are now seeing things clearly. It says you see things clearly now. So you're trying to see things clearer. I think you are seeing things clearer, and you're about to make a decision about something, or you already have because of the clarity. All right, so we have Oracle of the Fairies. We'll ask for 1 card for the overall energy of this reading, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter for our Sagittarius folks, please. I am a Sagittarius rising, by the way, so I am part of your group. There we go. And we have motivation. Motivation, it says, when spring approaches, the flower fairies urge you to spring into action. If there's something that you've been merely thinking about doing, they say, get busy and do it. Find the motivation. What is it that you want to do? Do you want to get into better health? Do you want to join a gym? Do you want to, pardon me, take off the last 10 pounds? Maybe quit an addiction of some sort? Now would be the time to do that. The month of September is the time when you're going to be able to break that energetic tie that you've had from the fear of not being able to move forward. So sometimes I think motivation is only part of it. Motivation is part of it, and I feel as though fear is part of that as well. Okay, so let's go to the Light Seers Tarot. Let's ask for 9 cards, please. 9 cards for our Sagittarius folks. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter until the 5th of September. And we've got 1 card. We're looking at the Knight of Swords. perhaps something happening quickly that you're not expecting. 8 cards, please. As you can see, I'm in a different area here. I'm at my boyfriend's place. So I'm reading from here this week, and I will be doing that periodically. Reading from here because we go between my place and his place. Okay, so we have the 4 of Pentacles, and we have the Chariot. We have the Hermit. At the center of all things here, we have you speaking up, saying your words, speaking truth. The King of Swords energy. Then we have the World card. Something is coming to a close. Closing an old energetic chapter, learning a karmic lesson. And we have the 6 of Cups. We have the 10 of Cups. Wow. Look at you, Saggy. Look at you. One more card, please. Got one sticking out here. And it is the 8 of Swords. Energy that we have at the bottom of the deck is the High Priestess. So you may be dealing with the Pisces. You also may be dealing with someone who is connecting well to spirit. That someone could be you. And we are looking at 9 cards here. Now it is the past, present, and future. We are into September, so we're looking at July, August, September, October, November, December. This could potentially be a reading for the next 3 months. Sorry, September, October, November, December. Yeah, the last quarter of the year. But just remember that energy is fluid, right? So it can change from day to day, the energy. And I have read for people on a daily basis for a week, and their energies, you know, the same story is still present, but the energies move from day to day. So just know that. So I could be reading until December, but it's really easy for energies to change until then. In between now and then, I mean. All right, so I will read all the way around. I will read up and down and across. And the first place I like to go is the center of everything. So regardless of what goes on in this reading here, you're planning on doing some speaking up, I think. So you're either planning on doing some speaking up, speaking your truth, or you're planning on something that involves a lawyer, someone who's an authority, like a police officer, a lawyer, you know, someone who is working for the government. So you are, you know, someone who is in authority, someone who has a lot of knowledge, who's book learned. You're getting messages from them. They are coaching you in something, teaching you how to speak up. You could be taking a teaching class, a teaching how to speak class, I mean. So just remember, I'm reading for anybody who reads it, who logs in here to look at this reading. So I get a lot of different messages. Okay, so let's take a look here. Give me a moment to look over the cards. Okay, so we start out with the Knight of Swords. Now, the Knight of Swords is quick-moving energy, very quick-moving energy. You can see how he's headed out to that motorcycle to jump on there and take out some messages. The the Knight of Swords is also, for me, as a reader, it is about something that is going to come up or has come up that is unexpected. So I feel like that you unexpectedly went through something that made you feel defensive. The Four of Pentacles here. So Four of Pentacles is feeling defensive. It could be defensive about Pentacles, about money, but it also could be just that you're, you know, holding things dear to your heart in hopes that your heart does not get broken. So you have found something out here. I feel like that's why the High Priestess is here as well, that because the High Priestess is the holder of secrets, right? So I feel like there was a secret here that you came across, something that other people knew, maybe even, oh gosh, I feel like it was, you know, your friend group. I feel like they knew before you did, and that made you very defensive. So somebody leaked it to you because they love you and because they felt as though you needed to know what was going on as well. And it really kind of sideswiped you here. You know, you felt that you weren't prepared to hear the information that came. It could be about someone coming to visit you, but it could also just be about fast-moving energy. It could be, and this is the card of Cancer, so it could be that the information that you found out here made you feel defensive, and then you got highly emotional about it, because Cancer can be highly emotional, being a water sign. And the Chariot here is about fast-moving energy. It is also about getting in a vehicle and going to see someone. So you could have received information that that made you defensive, made you really think about what life is about, and then you got in a vehicle to go to a place really quickly, because there was something that you found out that you didn't know, that you had not known ahead of time. Okay. All right, and so looking into the energy in the current here, I'm showing that after all of this went down here, that you ended up in hermit mode. So you ended up, you know, not really talking with anybody else about it, not really letting them know that you knew about it, or that someone had told you about it, and then you looked to someone else for either legal advice or someone who might be able to give you a better idea of what you should say or do about whatever it is that's going on. We're going to get hopefully more information about that as we clarify. The information that you get causes you to close an old chapter. And so I think that what we're looking at is, when we're clarifying the Knight of Swords here and the Hermit, we're going to find out a little bit more about what's been going on. So there is a chapter that's closing here, and the chapter that's closing is not necessarily just, you know, flipping the pages and writing another chapter. It's throwing the book away and starting a brand new book. So you learn, you know, this is the last card in the Major Arcana series of the tarot, and you are learning a lesson here. So whatever has gone on here, should it be legal, should it be, you know, something you shouldn't have found out and you did, and then you got legal advice on it, ended up closing a chapter, I feel like you learned a lesson. I feel like the information that came to light for you, Sagittarius, really taught you a lesson. And then so you get to take that lesson karmically into the next life, into, you know, when I say the next life, I mean this life. This cycle is done. So you get to take that karmic lesson into the next cycle. Okay, so then we have in the future here, we have the Six of Cups. Six of Cups tells me that it could have something to do with someone from your past. It could have something to do with someone that you've known for a very long time. I love this depiction of the little boy and his puppy, and then the grown man and his dog. And I feel like there is, you know, a really close emotional bond, and that being apart from this person who you think may be your soulmate, and it could be an animal, by the way. We can be soulmates with our animals, you know, just what they're thinking when you look into their eyes. You know, we get to be that close to them, and that's how dogs communicate. They do communicate via energy, so because they can't speak our language. So the Six of Cups tells me that it could be someone that you knew for a very long time, someone who may have been in your past, or possibly a soulmate that is doing really well in their life. So although, let me look at these here. I think you carry on after you close this chapter here, you carry on with your soulmate. So I think there was something that was going on that you found out, or that you came to a realization of. So it doesn't necessarily have to mean that someone kept a secret from you and you found out, but it definitely does mean an aha moment. And that's what this King of Swords is all about, coming to a realization of something and then speaking it aloud. And the Six of Cups tells me that you just move forward with your soulmate. And the Ten of Cups tells me that you two do very well together, abundantly happy children, you know, white picket fence, everything is emotionally stable, and you still are in the Eight of Swords. Now, I feel like this Eight of Swords is because you're not used to being happy. I feel like the person I'm connecting with has had so much strife in their life that they are scared it's going to happen again. So scared this stuff is going to happen again, and that you're going to have to close another chapter. In fact, I think I just may clarify this one as well, just because she is the keeper of secrets, the High Priestess. So if we need to get any information from her, we will. As I look at the Knight of Swords here, I feel like the thing that comes to light quickly throws you into this hermit mode here, and you really have a lot of thinking to do. In fact, I think that you don't really connect with anyone, you don't contact anyone. I feel like you keep it all under wraps, that you don't tell anyone that you've made the decision to go along with this soulmate here, because you feel as though you can achieve the greatest part of your life with them. The Four of Pentacles up here shows you being a little bit closed off. It shows you protecting your heart, protecting your money. So this could be, you know, something that potentially could have gone really wrong as a relationship, a business deal, something like that. Potentially it could have gone very wrong, and maybe you just kind of sideswiped it here, that you were able to move your energy out of the way before it got to a legal position, and then maybe you just closed that chapter. Okay. Yeah, I feel like the fast-moving energy here, I feel like you shut it down before it got really bad, before it got to a position of how can I say it, that you shut it down before it got out of hand. That's what I'm trying to say. Before it got out of hand. But I feel like you still wonder to this day if you made the right decision. If you did make the right decision and what you did. Okay, let's find out the rest of the story, because I'm curious now too. Sagittarius, we're going to just clarify here with the Universal Celtic Tarot, and we're going to ask Spirit, can you please clarify? Let us know more about the Knight of Swords, please. Clarify the Knight of Swords. Knight of Swords is clarified by the Queen of Wands. So the Queen of Wands is also, you know, strong energy, right? Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. So this is your energy. And I feel like you, that's something that you had an aha moment, or you had a realization and came to a quick decision, or something or someone showed up that made you make that decision quickly. Why is the why is the Knight of Swords here, please? The Knight of Swords. Knight of Swords, please. Knight of Swords, please. Wow, thinking. Okay, so there's a box card here. Ah, okay, makes a little more sense now, doesn't it? So something happened here. I feel like you came to an aha moment, that you decided to take control, because that's what the Queen of Wands does. She takes control. She's in charge. She's very self-confident. And you decided to start brand new. So I think that you may have been either in a relationship or thinking about someone, or maybe there was two to choose from. But I feel like there was a new start here. And I think that was the realization that you came to, that there had to be a brand new start. You know what? Before we do that, why is there a new start here? Whoops. So I think you found out some knowledge. I think that's what it was. That's the key, the Lenormand key. Let me see here. Yeah, it says here, destiny, threshold, doorway, opening and closing, unlocking, clues or solutions. Certainty and knowledge. Yeah, you came to some sort of knowledge that actually made you have a new start. Okay, so what I'm hearing from my guides is that there was a situation where you had passion for another. I don't believe you're in a committed relationship in this time. You have passion for another, and you came to a realization, which is the aha moment, I feel, which is the Knight of Swords, that came at you kind of quickly, that you needed to make a decision. And your decision was to have a new start. And it was the reason that you had the new start is because some sort of knowledge that you came to. And I think this here High Priestess holds the knowledge. So we will ask her as well. Four of Pentacles. Why is the Four of Pentacles here, please? Four of Pentacles is here because of the Death card. I feel like something ended. If it wasn't well, in my mind, I feel like you were thinking about two people. And I feel like you decided here, right here, that you are going to go with possibly someone who is an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini. And you decided that you were going to end with the person who may have been closed off to you. So the person, the Four of Pentacles, then I feel with the clarification that it's not necessarily you that was closed off. I feel like it was someone closed off to you. So you actually just went ahead and ended it. And then the Wheel of Fortune moved forward and things began to move forward for you. You decided that you were going to put down your burdens and that you were going to move forward. The Nine of Wands is putting down the burdens. The Ten of Wands is carrying on. Is moving forward from the Ten of Wands here. We have the Eight of Wands. Eight of Wands is fast-moving energy. So you quickly made this decision, finally, after mulling it over for a very long time. And I believe it was you had a choice between two. Why is the Chariot here, please? Why is the Chariot here, please? You could have had a choice between an Aries and a Cancer. Why is the Chariot here, please? Chariot is here because of the Three of Wands. You had been waiting for word from this, from one of these two people, and you let them decide who was going to have your love, who's going to have your attention. And I believe that it could have been either a Cancer who ended up winning that choice. Whoever ended up stepping forward and stepping up is the person who ended up winning your attention. So I have the Three of Wands here, which tells me that you were waiting. Things started moving quickly. What else do we have? The Chariot here, please. You had to get in a vehicle to see both of these people, and you decided that you were going to make a decision. It could be about another fire sign. I feel like it's you that was waiting, though. Just a moment here. Oh, come on. What else do we have for the Chariot? There we go. Chariot, we have the Page of Cups. So, yeah, you decided you're going to learn to love someone, be romantic with someone new, let them take you out and, you know, wine you, dine you, woo you. And I feel like you did have to get into a vehicle to see that person, but you were waiting for the other person to come forward and they never did. So there we go. It could have been a water sign, Scorpio, Pisces, or Cancer. Why is the Hermit here, please? Hermit is the card of Virgo. Why is the Hermit here, please? Hermit is here because the Ten of Pentacles. Yeah, I think you decided that you were going to go with whomever was going to give you the most abundance, whoever is going to treat you best, and whoever was going to love you the most and adore you the most. And I think that was the decision you made while in Hermit mode. And why do we have the King of Swords here, please? King of Swords is here because you decided to take an opportunity. So you can see that there are 3 cups there and the opportunity is in the hand, and this person has decided to take the opportunity. So I feel like perhaps there was an air sign that spoke up, Libra, Gemini, or Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius. There could have been an air sign that spoke up, and you decided to close the chapter on this other person. Why is the World card here, please? Why is the World card here? World card is here because of the Empress. The Empress is Taurus. And so I believe that you connected to the universe and said, what should I do? Who is it? Who is the person who has my best interest at heart? And the answer came quickly. And I think that's why you made the quick change here to decide to have the new start. And you were told that this person that you had to close the chapter on someone else, because the person you were moving forward with is the person who is your soulmate. So you then closed the chapter with the old person, put them in the back of your mind, and you went forward with, could be someone who is Gemini, could be someone who is an air sign. I'm just going to ask this High Priestess here, what is the secrets that she's holding? What does she know? She knows that there is a crazy attraction between you and both of these people. The two people you were choosing between, that there was a very incredibly good attraction with both of them, and that might be why you couldn't make a decision, really. You were waiting for them to see who was going to come forward to you, and who would be the best potential mate, who would be the best person to take into the future in possible marriage. The Hierophant is the card of Taurus. You could have chosen a Taurus. Why else is the High Priestess here, please? Why is the High Priestess here? Yeah, you fell in love with that person. So yeah, you did decide, I believe it was an air sign that you ended up picking. The Three of Pentacles here, you decided to wait to see if you could build with this person, but you knew there was a really good attraction with them. You felt as though for some reason that they were a soulmate, that you fell in love with them quickly. They were highly romantic, very attractive, and then we wait. The Three of Pentacles is about building within yourself, and it is about waiting to see if it is a viable relationship to take into the future in terms of love. Why do we have the Six of Cups here, please? The Six of Cups. Six of Cups, please. Clarify the Six of Cups. There we go. Six of Cups is the World card. So yeah, you closed the chapter and decided to go with the one that you felt was your soulmate. We saw that up here. Close the chapter. You felt like that one was your soulmate. And going into the future, you felt the same way. Queen of Pentacles, you just realized that you could have a really good, stable relationship. This person was full of charity. They were kind-hearted. They did the right thing. And they did the right thing by you as well. Ten of Cups. Ten of Cups is here because this is your passion. Your passion is just to find someone that you could, you know, grow roots with, someone that you could have a passionate time with, someone who would be your best friend and who you could have a Ten of Cups, you know, a highly happy, emotional relationship with, someone who is a deep thinker, someone who thinks deep, loves deep, someone who is highly romantic. And we have the Five of Wands. It wasn't an easy decision to make because there was, you know, both of these people that you had strong feelings for, but the kicker was that the other person was the one that came forward to you and wanted you and treats you like you were the best thing since sliced bread. So we have the Star, which is healing, and the Eight of Swords. I feel that you feel almost that you're not worthy of the love of this person because I feel like they really adore you. Like we have the Lovers, Major Arcana here. We also have, you know, soulmate here, closing a chapter and then being really stable with this person in relationship. We have Ten of Cups here. It's a Ten of Cups relationship, highly full of passion, and although you weren't sure if you wanted to, that and it still made you nervous, right? It made you nervous. Were you doing the right thing? Were you going to get yourself into a situation you couldn't get out of and you weren't going to be happy in it? Because that's happened in the past. And so here you decided that maybe this is the person that you should be healing with. Maybe they will heal you, you will heal them. But I think this person that you ended up with is actually open to spirituality as well. You both, I think, had your hearts broken, and I think that's why you value each other so much. You really balance each other with temperance. The Knight of Wands tells me that when this person brought in passion, they just stayed, and that they are really a talker, someone who's excellent with communication, someone who really enjoys your company, you enjoy theirs. They're highly intelligent. And so I think that you're not only attracted to them outwardly, but inwardly as well, because the King of Wands, as we said, is someone who is highly intelligent, someone who is, you know, the intelligence of a lawyer, or, you know, someone who is the president of his own business, someone who is very strong and always speaks his truth. And you knew that that was the person that you needed to have in your life, because you had to have that person in your life because they are the one who's always speaking their truth. All right, let me just see what we have here. We have financial constraints. So maybe the person that you decided on is the person that doesn't make as much money, but you knew that they treated you amazingly. And so you knew that this Ten of Cups relation could survive these financial constraints, because this person you felt is your soulmate. We have patience. So just give it time, Sagittarius. Give it time. Have some patience with the financial constraints. I have a feeling that they're about to work themselves out. And we have the third chakra here, which is, I'm not really great with my chakras, so give me a sec to look that up. 37. We have third chakra, emotions of desire, life force, energy. It says the powerful angel 𝚤𝚤𝚘𝚗. Okay, so angel 𝚤𝚤𝚘, this is the one that will give you Archangel 𝚤𝚤𝚘 will give you guidance. And it says here that it's holding a beautiful sphere of golden light at the solar plexus, which is the location of your third chakra, the center of your life force energy. The issues here revolve around emotions of desire and your personal energy. When the card appears upright, it indicates that the increased enthusiasm is present or soon to be on its way. Okay, so you're super enthusiastic about this relationship because you're being patient about the financial constraints, that the two of you are just really enjoying each other. And you know what? Financial constraints, be damned. You know, what's more important, love or money? Yeah, and then we have action. We have, you know, you've been running for such a long time and hoping someone will catch you. This person did. And you feel as though that you are sort of all tied up in their love, I feel. And angel of strength, that it's making you strong, that you two are going to grow together. I think you're going to grow together. There's going to be some bumps in the road, I feel, but I feel as though that you have made the right decision, even if there is financial constraints in the relationship. I feel like that, you know, when I see this all tied up, I do know what this card means, and it means that you're kind of bound from what you want to do. But when it's mixed with this card of action here, I feel like the action is that this person ties you down. You know, they get you into a relationship, they solidify it, and here you are. You get tied into this relationship. And I think together, you two grow very strong together. This person is your protector for sure. You can see that lion there. That person is your protector. You can be stronger because you do have someone who has your back. You have that person's back. And I feel like you really made the right decision. So if this at all is your story, please let me know with leaving me messages down below, because I think it's pretty cool. I think that love always rules over money, unless, you know, I'm not going to go into that, but nonetheless, I feel like money, that love always finds a way regardless of the finances. And so I hope that this works out for you. I think it is, though. It looks super promising. The Ten of Cups is here. And then we have someone who's incredibly strong, incredibly passionate, really balanced, and someone who wants to heal with you. Like, could you ask for anything more? And overflowing love. And possibly marriage, right? So I don't think there's anything wrong with this reading, to be honest. Okay, I'm going to go, but I'm going to leave it right here. And thank you for watching. Thanks for coming by. Just look down in the description because there is going to be some different things going on. And I will be picking 2 people that I'll be giving a 30-minute reading to. And we are going to have a live going further into the week, probably Thursday or Friday. All right, you guys, we'll see you next Tuesday for your reading. Tuesday is your day. Thank you, guys. Bye-bye.